Assalamu alaikum grade 5. Hope you are all doing well. Still we are in unit 13. This is lesson D, converting fractions and decimals. So our learning outcomes today: to convert between fractions and decimals. Before we start converting, let's remember the relationship between fractions and decimals. Actually, both represent part of a whole, but we write it in two different ways. So, in a fraction, we write it as numerator out of denominator. Number up represents part and number down represent the whole. In the decimals, we write it as tenths, hundredths, and thousands. Now, let's learn how we convert fractions to decimals. The first example we have it, 23 out of 100. We want to write 23 out of 100 like decimals or in decimals form. Now, first we look at the denominator. The denominator here is 100. Excellent. So, number 3 up need to be in the hundredths place. So, we write 0.23 and we read it 23 hundredths. The second example, 567 out of 1000. The denominator here is 1000. Excellent. So, number 7 has to be in the thousandth place. So, we write 0.567. We read it 567 thousandths. Excellent. The third example, 4 out of 1000. The denominator is 1000. So, number 4 has to be in the thousandth place. Okay, so we write 4 in the thousandth place. We don't have any number in the tens and hundreds. So, we put 0, 0 and we read this 4 thousandths. Now, what if we have a mixed number? Mixed number means whole and fraction, like 3 and 567 out of 1000. Check the denominator first. The denominator is 1000. Excellent. So, number 7 has to be in the thousandth place. So, we write the decimals first. 5, 6, 7. The whole number here, 3. So, we write it in the ones place. 3 and 567. Now, what you do if the fraction like 3 out of 4, it's not out of 10, 100 or 1000. What we have to do in this case, you have to write an equivalent fraction with a denominator of 10, 100 or 1000. How we can make an equivalent fraction with these denominators? Using multiply. Excellent. Remember the equivalent fraction lesson. So, let's practice this example. We want to convert 3 out of 4 to a decimal. Now, we can make 4. Look at the denominator. The denominator here is 4. We can make 4 10 using multiplying. No, we can't. 10, it's not multiples of 4. So, we can make 400. Excellent. Yes, we can. Using multiplication, we multiply by 25. Okay, so we want to multiply this fraction by 25. Now, when you multiply 4 by 25, also you have to multiply the top number by 25. Same number. Who can tell me why we have to multiply both numerator and denominator by the same number? Excellent. To keep the value of this fraction same. Good. So 3 multiplied 25 equals 75. 4 multiplied 25 equal 100. Now we have 75 out of 100. So easily we can write it as a decimal. The denominator 100, so 5 should be in the 100th place. So we write it 0.75. Okay, another example. We want to write 5 out of 2 as decimal. The denominator here is 2. Can we make 2 10, 100 or 1000? Yes, excellent. We can make it 10 multiplying by 5. Good job. So we multiply the numerator and denominator by 5. 5 multiply 5 equal 25. 2 multiply 5 equal 10. So it's a 25 out of 10. 25 divide 10 equal 2.5. See, the denominator here is 10. So this is mean number 5 should be in the 10th place. Okay? And the whole number 2. This is improper fraction. The top number greater than the down one. So the answer 2.5 or 2.5. Now let's practice. The first question, express 8 out of 25 as a decimal. So we have to make 25 10. No, we can't. We have to make it 100. Multiply what? Take your time to solve this. Let's check our answer. So we multiply both top and bottom numbers by 4. 8 by 4, 32. 25 by 400. So the answer is B. Excellent. 32 hundredths. Excellent. The second question. 17 out of 20. 20. Think, how can we make 20 100? 2. How can we make it 10? Multiply. Excellent. Multiply 5. So now multiply 17 by 5 and 20 by 5. What is the answer? Let's check our answer. 17 by 5 equal 85. 20 by 5 equal 100. So 85 out of 100. This is 85 hundredths. So the answer B. Now the third question. Sam's teacher asked him to add the fractions 3 out of 5 and 1 out of 20. This was his answer. 3 out of 5 plus 1 out of 20 equal 4 out of 25. Write Sam's answer using decimals to see whether or not he was correct. So here what we want to do, we want to write 3 out of 5 as a decimal, 1 out of 20 decimal, then the answer 4 out of 25 also decimal, and we check if he was correct or he was wrong. 3 out of 5, write it as decimal. Good, it's 6 out of 10, so 0.6. Now 1 out of 20, write it as decimal. 20 multiply what? Equal 100. Good, multiply 5, so this is 5 out of 100, 0.05. Okay, if we add these two numbers, the answer 0.65. So is 4 out of 25 65 out of 100? Let's check. 25 by what? Equal 100. Excellent. By 4. So 4 by 4, 16 out of 100. So the correct answer, B. He was wrong, because the answer should be 65 hundredths, not 16 hundredths. Now, how we convert decimals to fraction, the opposite operation. The first example, 8 tenths. We read it 8 tenths, 8 in the 10th place. So the denominator here is 10. So 8 out of 10. You can simplify it. 8 divide 2, and 10 divide 2. This is 4 out of 5. Now 4.2 tenths. Again, 2 in the 10th place, so the denominator is 10. 2 out of 10. And 4, put it in the whole number place. So 4 and 2 out of 10. You can simplify it. Divide 2, 4 and 1 out of 5. 5 and 12 hundredths. 12 hundredths, so 2 places. 2 in the 100th place, so the denominator here 100. Good. So 12 out of 100. You can simplify it. Divide 4, so 5 and 3 out of 25. Now the first example, 0.24. 4 in which place? In the 100th place. Excellent. So the denominator should be 100. We write the same number, 24 out of 100. Excellent. Now 0.5. 5 in which place? Excellent, in the 10th place. So the denominator should be 10. 5 out of 10. Good. Now 25.5. 5 in the 10th place, so the denominator should be 10. 25 and 5 out of 10. The last one, 1.589. 9 in which place? In the 1000th place. Excellent. So the denominator should be in the 1000th place. 1 and 589 out of 1000. Easy. Okay, the question 1. Write 73 hundredths as a fraction. What is your answer? Let's check. Excellent, because 3 in the 100th place, so the denominator should be in the 100, so it's 73 out of 100. Good job. Now the second question, write 89 hundredths as a fraction. 9 in which place? So the denominator should be what? good job. It's 89 out of 100. Excellent, grade 5.